I wanted to listen to this.
Fictions that fueled campaign of global humiliation and relentless bullying. The 215-page suit was just filed in Delaware. No response from Owens yet. Then, go back to my tweet, and I said, this is a terrible move by Macron. They better be 100% right. I can only imagine what Discovery phase of the lawsuit will look like. They may find something.
So they're going to find something, all right.
And is this Candace responding to that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go for it.
Born a man and you will die a man. That's the point I'm making. So give us a sample. I'll send my doctors to take your blood. Figure it out real quick, however you want to go about this. Hey, how about just giving us some pictures again of you growing up, raising your children? That would be fine. For whatever reason, to phone, by the way, like I said, we'll get to the bottom of it. All right, that is what Discovery is for. And ask a lot of questions. You're probably hoping, this will go away, and at least we'll say we sued her. We'll say we went after her. She'll probably file for this to get dismissed. I'd like to make it to Discovery. I think that we owe that to the world. Anyways, you guys, we are revolting against this. We're revolting against the perverts that run the world. And I want to be very clear here. I count you among them. I think you're sick. I think you're disgusting. And I am fully prepared to take on this battle on behalf of the entire world. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. On behalf of the entire world, I will see you in court.
You can pause right there. What a dumb move by Macron. Absolutely what a dumb move by Macron. There's nothing about this move. Adam, what are your thoughts on this story here? You had your name. You wanted to talk about
you want me to
story.
start with these guys first? I'll go.
ahead.
Count me in, coach. And here's the thing that nobody's talking about. Her team didn't get the lawsuit. Like, whoever the PR... Brock, can you find out who the PR team is? It's a PR team from here that deals with crisis management.
Yeah.
They're crisis management, Pat. So they went to the Financial Times with the story, Tommy, and they released it there. You know how Candace found out? The same way we found out. Online. So that's what they found out from Financial Times, and that tells you everything. This was never about truth. It's about headlines. Like, let's go back. What Candace did, the research... What we learned about her is, bro, when she wants a topic and she figures it out. Remember when she first started talking about this? Me and Pac walk into UFC, Tom, and she's just bouncing around in the back. And I'm like, Candace, we hug, we give each other love. And then she's like, you're not going to believe this. And me and her sat there for 1 hour. And I was like, and Pat's talking to everybody. I forgot who was there. And then Pat looks at me and goes, what's wrong? And I go, Cohen's wife is a dude. But I was like, what the hell are you talking about? So she does the research. They hit the bee's nest, and they pissed off the wrong person. So they hired the American crisis firm. And that's the move. That's what you do when you just want people to like look like Pat. You're like, oh, look what I'm doing. I'm pressing charges. But like this is the first time ever a sitting world leader is suing a podcaster, a content creator
from a different country.
But like it's not. This is, you nailed it. This is the problem. They're gonna have to show documents. They're gonna have to show medical records. She nailed it. Like
you skipped a step. Go back.
What?
Tell everybody what they offered her originally. They wanted her to be quiet. They sent an emissary, and they offered Candace a bunch of money.
Yeah, they offered her cash first.
Yep.
Shut the hell up. And a lot of cash.
Annuity.
An annuity.
Or settlement.
Or a settlement.
Paid like an annuity.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
They did that.
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
And here's the thing, guys. It's so simple. It's so simple. All you have to do to shut the world up, they're making it bigger, do a blood test. Have an outside entity, but you can't just say, okay, give us a blood test. They're going to put a dude's. Have a blood test. Show it. Just prove it. You want to shut her up? Prove it. Which, when it comes down to it, this is what, and she nailed, that's a great point that was overlooked, what she said. When it comes to elite, to hell with the boys and the girls. Okay, I don't even give a shit. Male, female, whatever. It's the pedophilia part that people aren't talking about, okay? That's the real point. I don't give a damn, boy or girl. Live your truth or false, whatever the hell. The fact that the media and the power structures are more focused on the gender accusations, these guys, apparently her teacher groomed Macron when he was 14, allegedly. And it was so bad that Macron's parents, Rob, fact check me, took him out of that class, man. They were like, no, this guy's a freaking girl, whatever the hell she was, a pervert. They're obsessed with covering up pedophilia. That's the pattern. From Epstein to this, to Macron's wife, husband, or whatever, it's the same playbook. every single time. And it's like they always get away with it. And I'm happy that she's staying on to it. Them suing her is the biggest mistake they're ever going to make, because now we're going to find out the truth.
But they fell for her trap, though.
That's the beauty of it.
They fell for her trap.
Good.
They fell for her trap, and it's such a amateur trap. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? She got exactly what she wanted from you.
Yep.
She wanted you to sue her. Mm-hmm. She wanted you to do this.
Yes, she won.
Because now that you're doing that, okay, and story comes out, and she does, or, whatever, he does the blood work, and it comes out you're a female. Guess what? Done with.
You win.
That's right. It's done. It's a very easy thing to do. But if you have two choices. Do the blood work, don't do the blood work. Let's go through both of it. You don't do the blood work, you're a man.
Yes.
Right. You do the blood work, you're either a man or a woman. So if you do the blood work, you're a woman, bad look for Candace. But you do the blood work and you're a man, game over.
It's a wrap.
So what's the chances she will agree to do the blood work?
Absolutely.
Zero.
Absolutely
Exactly.
not. I'm with Tommy. That
0%
exposes everything. Yep.
It happens.
At all.
Tom.
And what's funny is Macron wants us all to believe that this marriage is like Hawaii.
Why?
Okay, warning, dad joke coming.
Thanks, Pat.
Think about
kids.
it. Coke, no nuts.
I'm sorry, guys. We'll be
Okay,
right.
Adam, go ahead.
Get it? Yeah, you get it? Get it?
Adam, tell us.
So Brigitte Macron is a man. She's a woman. She's a man. I could just imagine Trump on his daily activities. All right, Mr. Trump, Susie Wiles here. We're going to go over the top 5 things we got to cover today. Right now, we got tariffs. We got China. We see what's going on with the EU, India. We just struck a deal with Japan. Cool. We got wars, Russia, Ukraine. Got it. Israel. We're going to see what's happening with Taiwan. Immigration, the border shut down. Terrorism. We're stopping a lot of things out there. We see what's going on. But the biggest thing, we got to locate Brigitte Macron's dangalang. We got to figure this thing out.
Yeah.
The world wants to know what's going on. Candace did a whole thing about this. It's one of the highest viewed shows going on there. We got to find that dick. We got to do it. And I feel like there's a lot of people who genuinely put that at the top of their list. Kind of like my Epstein thing. Is it important to know? Is it relevant? Sure. How does this change your life if they find out the truth or not? How does it change your life? Because in my opinion, there's people who are just not following this whatsoever. There's people who are interested.
Yep.
There's people who are focused,
Uh-oh,
and
here
there's
we go.
people who are completely obsessed with this.
Yeah.
They've watched every single episode.
comes the
They know
L
everything
word.
that's going on here.
Are they losers?
There are a lot of losers
Can I ask you a
out
question?
there.
Can I ask you-
There's a lot of losers
Adam,
out there.
can I ask you a
And here, let me
question?
say one
Go
thing.
ahead, go ahead.
We
again.
just talked about the people not buying a house, whatever.
Right.
I guarantee you, there's people out there 50 pounds overweight, broke, struggling to figure out their life, who are like, I'll tell you everything you want to know about Brigitte Macron's dangling. I know everything.
Yeah.
And those people are losers.
But ready for this, Adam? This isn't like a Jersey Shore episode and Snooki.
This is
and
Tiger
the
King,
situation.
Dahmer,
Yep.
all mixed up
But there's a difference
in a
between
French
those,
penis.
Those people are just a reality TV, whatever. Why people are worried is, Adam, if it's true, if this is true, this dude groomed a 14-year-old boy who became the president
He
of
decided to marry her.
No, him. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah, but Adam, go bring him back. The grooming. Same thing with Epstein.
I'll ask you one I'm
Underage.
going to ask you one specific question.
Yeah.
They find out the truth here. No hyperbole. How does this affect or change your life at all?
No, I want accountability. If
Does it change your life at all?
Adam,
Does it help you at all?
Actually, it changes the global. Like, Adam, think about what happens to the
it
world.
changes the what?
First of all, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should be
No,
laser
but-
focused
but-
on this.
but
Go
Adam,
ahead.
You realize we're running a podcast, and you realize it's reacting to a story. If
That's
you
what I'm
don't
doing.
give a shit about the story, say I don't give a
No,
shit
that's
about the
not-
story. I'm not coming to you.
That's not
So
true.
let's stay on the story. And to you, this is a nothing burger. Let's go to some people that actually care and want to know opinions, not facts. It's a podcast.
I know
This
that.
is not that big of a deal. We're talking about it. So let's stay on that.
What's your
So
opinion, then?
My opinion on this is embarrassing for a world leader of a country like France if this is exposed in the EU with the...
Why do you think PBD podcasts are questioning the motive behind French President wife, Suing Candace Owens. It's clear that you can tell that Pat David and others do not support the idea of taking Candace Owens to court. Why? Because they also know that high chances is Candace Owens will win. And the other thing is, they know that whatever is happening right now is just destroying the image of the French president and his wife. But I don't understand the motive behind this move. And I believe, and I agree with PBD that it's true that in the end, the French president and his wife will lose. And it will be a PR disaster. Why? Remember, when the two met, one was 14, the other was 30. And it was obvious that one was underage, the other one was an adult. I don't know how they will explain this to court, because what will happen is, now that they have attracted attention to everyone, people will question the pedophile factor here, which is very dangerous. Because one, it will destroy the image of the president. And these are matters that I advise and I would also support, as PPD's podcast guys say, that we need to let this matter rest. Stop taking Candace Owens to court, because you are falling to his trap. Because one, I agree, Candace Owens will always win this case, because I believe he has fact, and it is obvious. And what happened is, whether he lose or win, the process itself will be humiliating to the president. Remember, this is the first time you are seeing a president sue a podcaster. And this be shameful, especially if the wife loses, because now the question comes, it's obvious, you are underage and this was an adult. Can we say this was a pedophile case? It is destroy everything. And one, it must even push the president to resign. Because if this goes to this level, he will not have a way to defend this. And in the end, Candace Owens knew very well, I have my facts. If you take me to court, I'll win. And also, I might question, was this a pedophile case or what? This would be very challenging. This would be very shameful. And I feel like whoever is the advisor of French president should talk to this man enough, quick, and tell him, stop this case, because in the end, the image will be destroyed for trying to pursue something that is not even important. Because if he is a man or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is if this matter ends up being a pedophile case, because it will be very dangerous and your seat will be gone. So I feel like the president of France is feeling here. I need to understand that you don't have to take everyone to court just because you're angered by his statement. Sometimes you have to go silent and let the matter disappear. Now you're giving a chance to Candace Owens and other bloggers and other podcasters to speak about this, in the media too. Now, if you lose, they also talk. I don't know the advice and the mindset, all of the thought the president had allowing this to go to court, because I feel like this is a lose case. So this is just a case that you lose even if you win. But I don't understand what is happening. And I agree that PBD understand this, and that's why they're saying it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Because, after all, even if she wins, and I highly think that the president of France and his wife will not win. It's Candace Owens who will win, based on the previous history we have heard about this case. And what will happen is, he might end up resigning. Wait and see. Remember, Candace Owens said that he will never, and he is not giving up, and he is ready to go to court. So you can tell who will lose, and you can tell whose big image is being destroyed here. And you're falling to the trap. Someone must talk to the French president, tell him, stop this nonsense, let it go. Otherwise, he loses, and it will be a terrible loss. Do you agree with me? I do agree with PBD Podcast that taking Candace Owens is a big mistake. Let me know in the comment section. I'm your host, James.